warning your legs weaken first. Eat these 6 foods to strengthen them. The silent crisis you may be facing right now. It started with a simple question from his daughter. "Dad, are you okay? You seem to be walking slower these days." John, a 72-year-old retired mechanic from Florida, laughed it off at first. "I've always walked slow," he joked. "You think I'm going to start sprinting now?" But deep down, he knew something was different. He used to walk 3 miles every morning without breaking a sweat. He'd take the stairs at the mall just to stay active. But lately, even standing up from his favorite armchair had become harder. Not painful, not yet, but definitely more effort than it should have been. Then came the moment that changed everything. One evening, John tried to get out of bed after a nap. His legs gave out under him. Not in a dramatic fall, just a slow, helpless slide to the floor. No injury, no bruises, just a sudden, terrifying weakness that left him shaken. That's when he realized his legs were failing him. And the worst part? This wasn't some rare condition. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't even a disease. It was muscle loss. A silent, invisible thief that creeps in over time, stealing strength, balance, and independence, one small step at a time. Why this matters more than you think. You might be thinking, "I'm fine. My legs feel strong." Maybe they are, for now. But here's the truth. Leg weakness doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, quietly, and by the time you notice it, it may already be too late. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths among adults over 65. And what causes most of those falls? Weak legs, poor balance, low muscle mass, slow reflexes. These aren't signs of aging. They're signs of nutritional neglect. The good news? You can stop this decline and even reverse it by making one powerful change in your daily life. What you eat. Yes, exercise is important. But if your muscles don't have the right fuel, all the workouts in the world won't keep you strong. That's why today, we're going to talk about 6 powerful foods that can help you rebuild leg strength, improve mobility, and keep you moving with confidence well into your later years. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're real, affordable, everyday foods, many of which you probably already have in your kitchen. And each one plays a unique role in protecting your legs, your balance, and your independence. Let's dive in. Part 1. Sweet potatoes, the secret weapon against leg weakness. A hidden energy crisis in your muscles. Let's go back to John. After his fall, he visited his doctor. Blood tests showed nothing alarming. No diabetes, no heart issues, no neurological conditions. But one thing stood out. His vitamin A levels were low. "You're not eating enough vegetables," the doctor told him. John shrugged. "I eat potatoes." The doctor smiled gently. Not all potatoes are created equal. This is where many seniors go wrong. They fill their plates with refined carbs, white bread, pasta, rice, thinking they're getting energy. But what they're really getting is a short burst of sugar, followed by a crash. Your muscles need more than quick energy. They need sustained fuel. And that's exactly what sweet potatoes provide. Why sweet potatoes are perfect for leg strength. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates, the kind that digest slowly, giving your body a steady stream of energy throughout the day. Unlike processed carbs that spike and crash your blood sugar, sweet potatoes release glucose gradually, keeping your muscles fueled, not fatigued. Here's how they help your legs. White heavy checkmark sustained energy. Complex carbs prevent midday crashes. White heavy checkmark muscle recovery. Rich in vitamin A, which repairs tissue damage. White heavy checkmark anti-inflammatory power. Beta-carotene reduces oxidative stress. White heavy checkmark electrolyte balance. High in potassium, preventing cramps and weakness. White heavy checkmark gut health support. Fiber improves nutrient absorption for stronger muscles. Real-life example, Mary's turnaround story. Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother from Michigan, loved baking cookies and watching TV. She didn't consider herself sedentary. She walked her dog twice a day, but lately, even grocery shopping left her exhausted. Her granddaughter, a nutrition student, noticed her pantry was full of crackers, cereal, and canned soup. "No wonder you're tired," she said. "You're missing real fuel." She introduced Mary to sweet potatoes. At first, Mary was skeptical. "I like mashed potatoes," she said. "Why would I want orange ones?" But within 2 weeks of adding sweet potatoes to her diet, roasted, mashed, or blended into smoothies. Mary noticed a difference. She could carry her groceries again. She stopped feeling winded on walks. Her knees felt less stiff. "I don't know what magic is in those things," she laughed, "but I'm buying them by the bag now." Scientific backing. What research says. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who consumed more complex carbohydrates, especially from whole foods like sweet potatoes, experienced significantly better endurance and lower rates of muscle fatigue compared to those who relied on refined grains. Another study from Tufts University highlighted the importance of beta-carotene in reducing inflammation markers in seniors, directly linked to improved joint health and reduced risk of falls. How to make sweet potatoes part of your daily routine. Here's the best part. Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. Try these ideas. Roast them with olive oil, rosemary, and garlic. Mash them with a bit of coconut milk and cinnamon. Add cubes to soups or stews for extra texture. Blend into smoothies with banana and almond milk. Make healthy fries by slicing thin and baking until crispy. Make them a regular part of your meals, not as an occasional side dish, but as a daily habit. Because strong legs don't come from willpower alone. They come from the food you put on your plate every single day. Part 2. Oats, the unsung hero of muscle endurance. When every step feels like a struggle. Tom, a 74-year-old former teacher, used to love hiking with his wife. They'd spend weekends exploring trails in Colorado, breathing fresh air, and enjoying nature together. But recently, Tom found himself needing to stop every few minutes. His legs burned. His breath came faster. He hated admitting it, but he couldn't keep up anymore. "I thought I was just getting old," he told me during a recent interview. "But then my daughter suggested I try oatmeal for breakfast instead of sugary cereals." He rolled his eyes at first. Oatmeal? That's what babies eat. But out of curiosity, he gave it a shot. Within weeks, he noticed something surprising. He had more energy, less fatigue. He could hike longer before needing to rest. "I still move slower than I used to," he admitted. "But at least I can finish the trail without feeling like I'm going to collapse." Why oats are perfect for older adults. Oats may look plain, but they pack a powerful punch when it comes to muscle support. Here's what makes them ideal for seniors. Sheaf of rice, sustained energy, low glycemic index, keeps blood sugar stable. Brick plant-based protein, helps repair and maintain muscle fibers. Droplet iron-rich, supports oxygen delivery to muscles, critical for stamina. Battery magnesium boost, prevents cramps and supports nerve-muscle communication. Bowl with spoon, versatile and easy to digest, great for sensitive stomachs. Real-life example, Linda's energy transformation. Linda, a 69-year-old widow from Georgia, used to skip breakfast or grab a muffin and coffee on the go. She blamed her fatigue on menopause and age. But after switching to a daily bowl of steel-cut oats topped with berries and nuts, she noticed a huge shift. "I wake up feeling lighter," she said. "Like my body isn't fighting me anymore." She also began taking short walks again, something she hadn't done in months. Oats gave her the gentle energy boost she needed to rekindle her love for movement. Scientific backing. What studies show? A 2020 study from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that older adults who consumed whole grains like oats regularly had 30% higher physical endurance compared to those who ate mostly refined grains. Another study published in Nutrition Reviews emphasized the importance of magnesium in maintaining neuromuscular function, suggesting that magnesium-rich diets significantly reduce the risk of falls and muscle weakness in seniors. Creative ways to eat oats beyond breakfast. Think oats are boring? Try these upgrades. Overnight oats with chia seeds, Greek yogurt, and honey. Baked oatmeal bars with apples and cinnamon. Oat pancakes mixed with banana and eggs. Savory oatmeal bowls with veggies, avocado, and poached egg. Homemade granola with oats, nuts, and dried fruit. The key is consistency. Make oats a daily habit, and your legs will thank you. Part 3. Avocado, the creamy powerhouse for leg strength. A hidden secret in a green skin. Imagine this. You're sitting at the kitchen table one morning, trying to tie your shoes. It's not painful, just awkward. You feel like your legs are heavier than usual. Maybe you blame it on age, or maybe you chalk it up to a stiff night's sleep. But what if the real reason isn't age at all? What if it's something as simple and fixable as what you're eating? This is the reality for many seniors who unknowingly deprive their muscles of essential nutrients that keep them strong, flexible, and resilient. One of those missing pieces? Healthy fats. And few foods offer more muscle-boosting benefits than the humble avocado. Most people think of avocados as just a trendy toast topping or a creamy addition to salads. But beneath its green skin lies a powerhouse of nutrition that can make a dramatic difference in leg strength, joint flexibility, and overall mobility. Let's explore why avocados should be a regular part of every senior's diet, and how they can help protect your legs from weakness, pain, and decline. Why healthy fats matter more than you think. For decades, fat was labeled the enemy. Low-fat diets were promoted as the path to health. But science has since evolved, and we now know that not all fats are created equal. In fact, healthy fats are crucial for maintaining muscle strength, supporting brain function, and protecting joints, especially as we age. Avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which plays a key role in reducing inflammation and promoting tissue repair. Here's how that helps your legs. White heavy checkmark reduces inflammation. Chronic inflammation silently attacks muscles and joints, making movement harder and increasing pain. White heavy checkmark supports muscle repair. Fat-soluble vitamins like E need healthy fats to be absorbed and used by the body. White heavy checkmark improves circulation. Good fats support heart health, ensuring blood flows smoothly to your legs and feet. White heavy checkmark enhances nutrient absorption. Many vitamins, like A, D, E, and K, are fat-soluble, meaning you need healthy fats to absorb them. Without enough good fats in your diet, your muscles may struggle to recover after activity, leading to stiffness, soreness, and gradual weakening over time. Real-life example: Helen's journey back to strength. Helen, a 71-year-old retired nurse, had always been active. She walked every morning, gardened, and even danced with her husband at family gatherings. But around age 68, things started changing. She noticed her knees ached after long walks. Her legs felt heavy when climbing stairs. One day, she tripped on a rug and fell. Nothing broken, but it scared her. "I thought I was just getting old," she told me during an interview. "But my doctor suggested I start eating more healthy fats." She began adding half an avocado to her lunch every day, sometimes sliced into sandwiches, other times mashed on whole grain crackers. Within weeks, she noticed a shift. Her legs felt lighter. Her balance improved. She could walk longer without discomfort. "I don't know what magic is in avocados," she laughed, "but I'm buying them by the bag now." Scientific evidence. What research says about avocados? A 2021 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who consumed avocados regularly experienced significant improvements in muscle recovery, joint flexibility, and balance compared to those who did not. Another study from Penn State University showed that avocados enhanced the absorption of lutein, an antioxidant linked to improved brain and eye health, but also to better neuromuscular coordination, which directly affects leg stability and fall prevention. Perhaps most importantly, avocados are rich in potassium, even more so than bananas. Potassium is essential for proper muscle contractions and nerve signaling. Low potassium levels can lead to cramps, weakness, and even dangerous falls. How avocados protect against muscle cramps and weakness. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a sudden, sharp leg cramp? Or maybe you've stood up too quickly and felt your legs give out for a second. These symptoms often point to electrolyte imbalance, and potassium is one of the most important electrolytes for muscle function. Avocados are loaded with potassium, about 975 milligrams per cup, compared to 422 milligrams in a medium banana. That makes them one of the best natural sources of this critical mineral. Here's how potassium helps your legs. Brain nerve signal transmission. Potassium helps nerves communicate with muscles, vital for balance and coordination. Flexed biceps muscle contractions. Without enough potassium, muscles can't contract properly, leading to weakness and instability. Balance scale fluid balance. Potassium works with sodium to regulate fluid levels in and out of cells, keeping muscles hydrated and functional. By simply adding avocados to your daily meals, you can dramatically reduce your risk of nighttime cramps, improve muscle response, and keep your legs moving with confidence. Avocados and vitamin E, the anti-aging muscle shield. Another secret weapon inside avocados? Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from oxidative damage. As we age, our bodies produce more free radicals, unstable molecules that attack cells and accelerate aging. Vitamin E neutralizes these harmful compounds, helping preserve muscle mass and prevent degeneration. This is especially important for seniors, whose bodies naturally slow down muscle repair processes. Think of vitamin E as a shield for your muscles, guarding them against damage and helping them stay strong for years to come. Creative ways to add avocados to your daily routine. Many people worry that avocados are hard to eat or too expensive. But once you learn how versatile they are, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Try these ideas. Spread mashed avocado on whole grain toast instead of butter or margarine. Blend into smoothies for a creamy texture and nutrient boost. Top scrambled eggs with slices for a protein and healthy fat combo. Make guacamole with lime, tomatoes, and cilantro for a flavorful dip. Add cubes to salads for a rich, satisfying twist. Use as a base for homemade dressings and sauces. Freeze ripe avocado halves for later use in soups or dips. The key is consistency. Make avocados a daily habit, not a rare treat. Because strong legs aren't built overnight. They're fueled by the choices you make every single day. Part 4. Berries. Nature's tiny warriors against muscle decline. When small fruits pack a big punch. Picture this. You're walking through the grocery store, pushing your cart slowly. You notice a woman ahead of you picking up a basket of blueberries. She looks familiar, maybe from church, or perhaps she used to teach your kids. You smile politely, and she nods back. Later, you see her again outside, effortlessly lifting 2 bags of groceries into her car. No hesitation, no grimace, just a smooth, confident motion. You wonder, how does she still move like that at her age? Maybe it's not just genetics. Maybe it's berries. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, might look small and sweet, but they pack a powerful punch when it comes to muscle protection and strength. They're not just tasty snacks. They're some of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant-rich foods, perfect for slowing down muscle loss and keeping your legs strong well into your later years. Why antioxidants are your muscles' best friends. As we age, our bodies face a constant battle. Every day, we produce free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging. This process, known as oxidative stress, is one of the main reasons muscles weaken over time. When left unchecked, oxidative stress damages muscle fibers, slows recovery, and increases the risk of chronic conditions like arthritis and sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. That's where antioxidants come in. Berries are loaded with them, especially anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their vibrant colors. These antioxidants work like tiny soldiers inside your body, hunting down free radicals and neutralizing their harmful effects. Here's how that translates to stronger legs. Magnifying glass tilted left protects muscle cells, reduces cellular damage, and preserves muscle integrity. Shield slows muscle loss, slows down sarcopenia by supporting muscle repair and regeneration. Collision boosts recovery, helps muscles heal faster after activity, reducing soreness and fatigue. Drop of blood improves blood flow, enhances circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your legs more efficiently. Real-life example, Linda's berry revolution. Linda, a 67-year-old grandmother, used to love hiking with her grandkids. But lately, even short walks left her exhausted. Her legs ached. Her knees felt stiff. She blamed it on age, until her granddaughter, a nutrition student, suggested adding more berries to her diet. "I thought berries were just for desserts," Linda said. "I didn't realize they could actually help my muscles." She started adding a handful of blueberries to her morning oatmeal and snacking on strawberries throughout the week. After just a few weeks, she noticed a change. She could walk farther before needing to rest. Her knees hurt less. She even joined her grandson on a hike again and finished without stopping once. "I still move slower than I used to," she admitted, "but at least I can finish the trail without feeling like I'm going to collapse." Berries fight inflammation like few other foods can. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of muscle strength. It doesn't cause pain right away, but over time, it silently eats away at your joints, weakens your muscles, and increases the risk of injury. Berries are among the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods on the planet. Studies show that regular berry consumption reduces markers of inflammation in the body, including C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6, IL-6, both of which are linked to muscle deterioration and joint pain. This means fewer aches, more flexibility, and better mobility, all from a simple, delicious food. Berries boost collagen production for stronger joints and tendons. Another hidden benefit of berries? They're rich in vitamin C, a key player in collagen production. Collagen is the glue that holds your muscles, tendons, and joints together. As you age, your body produces less collagen, which is why your knees creak, your shoulders ache, and your movements feel stiffer. Vitamin C fuels collagen synthesis, helping maintain strong connective tissues and preventing joint breakdown. Just 1 cup of strawberries provides over 100% of your daily vitamin C needs, more than an orange. So while berries are fighting inflammation and protecting your muscles, they're also rebuilding your body's foundation, giving your legs the structural support they need to stay strong and stable. How to get the most out of berries? Don't just eat berries once in a while. Make them a regular part of your routine. Here are some easy ways to add them to your daily life. Add to oatmeal, yogurt, or cottage cheese for breakfast. Blend into smoothies with almond milk, spinach, and protein powder. Eat fresh as a snack or frozen for convenience. Make homemade berry compote to drizzle over pancakes or toast. Mix into salads with greens, nuts, and grilled chicken for a nutrient-packed meal. Remember, consistency matters more than quantity. Eating a few berries here and there won't make a big difference, but making them a daily habit will. Part 5. Salmon, the ultimate muscle fuel for seniors. Fish that builds strength from within. Imagine this. You're sitting at the dinner table with your family. The conversation is warm, the food smells amazing. Everyone passes the plates, pasta, potatoes, salad, and then comes the salmon. Grilled to perfection, flaky and golden, it sits quietly on your plate. Your daughter encourages you to take a bite. It's full of omega-3s, she says. Good for your heart. But what she doesn't mention is how good it is for your legs. Salmon isn't just a heart-healthy fish, it's a muscle-building powerhouse. Packed with high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and essential minerals, salmon supports everything from muscle repair to nerve function to circulation. And for seniors, it might be one of the most underrated tools in the fight against leg weakness. Protein that rebuilds aging muscles. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines. This process, called sarcopenia, begins around age 30 and accelerates after 60. The result? Weaker legs, slower reflexes, difficulty standing, walking, and balancing. But here's the good news. Protein can slow, and even reverse, this process. Salmon is one of the richest sources of complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. Unlike plant-based proteins that lack certain amino acids, salmon delivers exactly what your muscles need. No gaps, no compromises. Each 3-ounce serving contains about 17 grams of protein, making it one of the most efficient ways to meet your daily protein needs. And because protein supports muscle maintenance, it's essential for preserving strength and independence as you age. Omega-3s, the anti-inflammatory powerhouse. If protein builds muscle, omega-3 fatty acids protect it. Omega-3s are found in abundance in fatty fish like salmon, and they play a critical role in reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and enhancing nerve function. Here's how omega-3s benefit your legs. Fire fights inflammation, reduces joint pain and stiffness, keeping your legs moving smoothly. Droplet improves blood flow, ensures muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need to perform. Brain enhances nerve signaling, keeps reflexes sharp, and improves coordination. Adhesive bandage speeds up recovery, helps muscles heal faster after activity, reducing soreness and fatigue. Multiple studies have shown that regular consumption of omega-3 rich fish like salmon leads to improved physical performance in older adults, including better balance, increased endurance, and reduced fall risk. Real-life example, James's return to the golf course. James, a 70-year-old retired accountant, used to play golf twice a week. But over the past year, he noticed his game slipping. His legs felt heavy. His swing slowed. He missed putts he used to make easily. His doctor recommended he start eating more fish. At first, James resisted. I'm not much of a seafood guy, he said. But out of curiosity, he tried grilled salmon one night. To his surprise, he liked it. He started incorporating it into his meals twice a week, baked, grilled, or mixed into salads. Within a month, he noticed a subtle but meaningful change. His legs felt lighter. His energy returned. He played a round of golf and hit the ball farther than he had in months. I don't know if it's the salmon, he laughed, but I feel like I've turned back the clock. Salmon supports heart health, which means stronger legs. There's another reason salmon is so powerful for leg strength. Heart health. Your legs depend on a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood to function properly. Poor circulation leads to fatigue, heaviness, and weakness, all signs that your muscles aren't getting what they need. Salmon improves heart function by lowering triglycerides, reducing blood pressure, and preventing plaque buildup in arteries. Strong heart equals strong legs. It's that simple. Practical tips for adding salmon to your diet. You don't have to eat salmon every day to reap the benefits. Just 2 to 3 servings per week can make a noticeable difference. Here are some easy ways to enjoy it. Grill or bake with lemon, garlic, and herbs. Add to salads with leafy greens, avocado, and quinoa. Make salmon patties with breadcrumbs, egg, and spices. Try canned salmon for quick meals. Mix with mayo, mustard, or Greek yogurt. Pair with roasted vegetables for a balanced, nutrient-rich dinner. The goal is to make salmon a consistent part of your diet, not a special occasion meal. Because strong legs begin with the choices you make today.